This guy would never forget Valentine's Day 2023. Let's call him Jake. Jake is a successful tech guy who works for a US-based country. And like the dream of every Nigerian, he lives in Nigeria and earns in dollars. So with a salary of just $2,500, he is a millionaire in Naira. But Jake loves tech, but he loves women as well. Every week, there's a new lady on Jake's bed. And for Valentine's 2023, he was determined to get this girl. Let's call her Alice. So Jake and Alice met at a supermarket and exchanged numbers. But Alice is refusing to date Jake or to be friends with benefits. Jake is not backing down. He showers Alice with gifts and so many love messages, but to no avail. While Jake is making all these efforts, Alice warns him that he will regret this, but he just keeps pushing because he does not really understand what she means by "you will regret this." Finally, Alice is beginning to give in to Jake's pressure, and she requests that the both of them go to the hospital for STD screening. But Jake is refusing. Rather, he is insisting that he is STD free and he can trust Alice. Fast forward to Valentine's Day 2023, Jake showers Alice with so much love and Valentine gifts. And finally, Alice is in Jake's house and it's about to go down. They are both feeling the tension. In the heat of the moment, Alice requests that Jake makes use of a condom, but Jake does not like it coated, so they end up doing the do without wrapping it up. The next morning, Jake wakes up so happy that he finally got Alice, but after a while, he realized that she's no longer in his house. Jake finds a written letter that Alice left on his table, and the letter reads, "As I write this letter to you, my heart is beating Jim Jim. I could not sleep at night because the fish we ate is very big. We will live to remember this day all our lives. That hospital that you refused to go to for tests, you will finally go by force. I told you from day one that you will regret this." Jake does not understand anything, but he remembers that the time when Alice was requesting they go to hospital for STI screening, he had a conversation with askNivi, and askNivi recommended a hospital for him, so he immediately rushes to the hospital. After explaining everything that happened to the healthcare provider ran some tests and placed him on pre-exposure prophylaxis to help prevent HIV, even if he may have been exposed to the virus. After spending so many hours in the hospital, Jake finally gets to call Alice, and without remorse, she picks the call and tells him that she's HIV positive, but she's taking her medication and her viral load is very low. However, when men refuse to understand that they need to go for STI screening or use a condom, she allows them take the chance like she did with him. On hearing what Alice said, Jake becomes furious and he calls his lawyer, who slams Alice with a lawsuit. Currently, the case against Alice for willfully attempting to give Jake HIV is still in court. Well, Jake was lucky, but you may not be. Have an STI screening today before you have sex, and don't forget to use condoms. Chat with askNivi to learn more about STI screening today and to get a discreet healthcare facility where you can go for STI screening. The link is in the bio. Happy Valentine's Day.